Hello everyone, this is Peter Dennis. What follows is a channeled audio recording of an interview that I had in preparation for my most recent book. That book is entitled The Channeling Connection, The Process, the Beings, and the Messages. It's available as a paperback, an ebook, and as an audiobook from Amazon and from most English-speaking bookstores around the planet. This interview was with Corintnia, the Andromedan. It was channeled by Crystal Burgess, and to both Crystal and Corintnia, I'm very grateful. Here now is the interview.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Corintnia. It's been a while, and it's good to be with you again.
It has been a while.
Yes. I guess as from your perspective, time really doesn't exist, or if it does, it's very different from our time. But yeah, it's been too long. Well, I can imagine you understand what it is that I'm trying to do today.
Yes. I said very good.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, let me begin then. You are an Andromedan, is that correct?
Yes.
And are you with a group at this time, or are you by yourself?
I'm currently with a group.
Mm-hmm. Are you typically the spokesperson for this group?
No, I'm not.
Okay. But in the case of Crystal, you're the one that maybe the group thought would be the best to communicate through her?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Very good. Well, can you give me a little background on the Andromedans, where they're from, how they might relate in location to Earth? We have heard, I think it's Star Trek, the TV program that talked about Andromedans, and I think it was another galaxy, but I'm ignorant of all of that. So please fill me in a little on where you're from and how that relates to it.
We're about 5 million light years away.
Mm.
We are a very small planet collective. Very similar to Earth
Mm.
in terms of the water, the nature, but we're on a higher dimension where we have more abilities than the average human,
Mm-hmm.
such as telekinesis,
Mm-hmm.
ability to fly,
Mm-hmm.
teleport. A lot of us enjoy our time there,
Mm-hmm.
as some of us have been humans on this earth. So there's a lot of pleasures we enjoy on our current planet. Even food. We just think of something we used to enjoy and there it appears.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Well, then you are physical. Is that the case?
Yes.
And in terms of dimensions of consciousness, we say that humans, for the most part, are in the third dimension. Where would you position yourselves?
I would say we are between the fifth and the seventh dimension.
Ah, okay. Now, when you're in the seventh, are you still physical?
You can kind of, when we are in the seventh dimension, it's almost like we transitions into our light bodies. It's almost like the humans going down for a nap. You you can rest the body, but your essence, your soul can travel about, and you have full awareness of it while you are, let's say, taking a nap in the human terms.
Mm,
So we have that ability to have the physicalness if we want, or uh, use our light bodies. That is one of the benefits of the density of our earth.
mhm. What about the sixth dimension? Are you able to be physical and or spiritual there?
Yes. Once
Mhm,
you pass the fifth dimension, you're quite open. You're for love. So
mhm,
anything is possible with the love frequency. There's an awareness that happens as well, where in the third dimension, it's very dense. People in the third dimension has not reached almost the belief or the awareness of the possibilities that they possess their like in their eternity.
mhm, mhm. I gather that we're beginning to wake up to that now, and as we advance into the fourth dimension, that is becoming more apparent to us.
Yes, this is
Mhm,
the best time to be on this earth, because the discovery of who you truly are is quite a ride.
mm,
It's coming from poverty and bondage to tranquility and freedom and stability, and knowing that the universe does truly care and that will take care of you.
mhm. Are there
It's
Andromedans walking among us these days on planet Earth in the guise of humans?
There are a few
Mm,
that have missions on Earth to help, you know, raise the awareness, help raise the consciousness, to help
mhm,
transition this collective to the fifth dimension.
mhm. Just going back for a minute to your location, you say uh, you're on a planet. Is that planet in the same galaxy as ourselves or a different one?
It is close. It's in the Milky Way,
Uh,
about
okay,
5 light years.
okay. And would there be um, an awareness of that planet by our scientists?
No, not as yet.
Mhm. Are you part of the solar system?
Yes,
So your planet and other planets revolve around the sun, much like Earth.
yes.
Uh, okay. How would you describe your planet relative to ours? You did to some degree, and saying that water and nature and things like that. Um, would the gravity be about the same?
Yes and no. So we have the ability to fly, gravity, and the ability to be firm. It all goes back to your desire,
Could a human survive on your planet?
not from the third dimension perspective,
Uh, okay. What would it take? Fourth or fifth?
at least fifth dimension. You
Okay.
need sort of called lighter bodies.
Mhm. Okay. Would you describe your physical bodies in terms of maybe height, weight, um, length of arms, legs, fingers, things like that? To give me a picture of what you might look like.
I'm quite on the smaller frame.
Mhm.
I look quite like a human, except my face would be more oval.
Mm. And when you say you're smaller in terms of feet and inches, what would that equate to?
I would say about 4 feet.
Okay. And is that typical, or it sounds like there are others who are taller?
We, just like humans, we come in all shapes and sizes.
Mhm. Everyone unique, I guess.
Yes.
Mhm. Anything different from humans in terms of, say, fingers, eyes, hair, things like that?
Quite similar, except the eyes, we can have a more metallic look.
Mm. What's your skin color?
Yes.
You're asking me to guess?
Yes.
Okay. Um, golden,
Light blue.
light blue,
Yes.
a little lighter than the Palladians.
Yes.
Okay. What would your typical lifespan be?
Oh, we can live for hundreds of years.
Okay. What would be typical, like 800, 900?
Typical 7 to 8, yes.
Very good. How old are you?
Hmm. I don't know if I want to tell you.
Okay. Well, I shouldn't ask a lady anyway. Not the gentlemanly thing to do. Okay. Excuse me. What would the population of Andromedans be?
Our planet is similar to Earth, but we're actually smaller. So I want to say 1 million Andromedans on my planet.
Are there Andromedans off your planet?
Yes.
What would they number?
Pardon me?
And how many would those be approximately?
You mean the number of Andromedans on other planets?
Yes.
Hmm. In the millions.
Mhm. Okay.
It really depends on the planet.
Mhm. Okay. Now, would a human be able to recognize an Andromedan if that Andromedan was on planet Earth right in front of them? Or they just see them as another human?
They would see us as another human, but there are some empaths that would notice the different energies,
Mhm.
and they would almost get a hunch that we are not from here. But
Mhm.
the average human would just walk us by like we didn't exist.
Mhm. Interesting. Do you Andromedans who are on planet Earth ever make contact with a human? Or maybe assist in some way?
Yes, they are aware of what is going on the planet. They're almost undercover.
Mhm.
They do have their own lives, and they are enjoying their time on Earth, but they have very specific missions. Some are in
Mhm.
schools influencing the younger generation, and some are in politics influencing, say, the
Mhm.
politicians. It's all about our energy stance. Like I said, we may look like human, or they perceive us as humans, but our energy signature is really increasing the vibration and really influencing just by
Mhm.
setting our intentions to help raise the frequency, helping people make the right decisions to